Good afternoon. I'm Shreya Rukil, and we are excited to bring another episode of 15 Minutes Weekly News to you every Tuesday. The Returning Youth Initiative launched this program to briefly update all of you about the initiative nationwide. The founder of this initiative, Dr. Surjit Khanna, is a servant of the underserved, a child safety advocate, and the voice of the voiceless. This initiative helps young adults who come out of incarceration as well as high-risk individuals restore their lives and be brought back into society. In this third episode, we have the pleasure to have Dr. Khanna in the studio to highlight us on the initiative. Also, we have Dr. Khanna's executive assistant, Vali Anderson, who will also share some highlights about the initiative. Welcome, Dr. Khanna. How are you? Can you please tell the audience what's happening nationwide?
Thank you, Shreya, for having me in the studio for the third time. Like you said, this is the third week. We are highlighting everybody, letting them know what is happening in returning youth nationwide. Well, the most exciting thing that happened this week was that we did acquire a very nice house in Rockland County where we are going to start our safe haven. Rockland County is a county where a lot of young adults, they have been in jail or been incarcerated, and they come out where they don't see much to do because they are being nomenclated as felon. So Rockland County, also you have heard called Paul River, that's the city, that's this town where this building is. We just acquired it, and we are going to have different programs in this particular safe haven. This also, we are going to have a Dr. Montgomery, who is the psychiatrist, actually. She's an MD psychiatrist dealing with young adults of different psychological issues. So this is a great place. I was looking for this opportunity for a long time. Finally, Clem Boa, who is the chairman of this initiative, he found this place, and we are about to start from February 1st. Isn't that exciting, Valley?
That's so exciting, Dr. Khanna.
So Shreya, what do you think about this exciting news you are about to share?
Yeah, it's incredibly exciting what this initiative is doing for these young previously incarcerated individuals. And speaking of, we have actually started a new safe haven in Delaware County, Pennsylvania, which is near Philadelphia. So here we have a Marvel Vision Center, which has been running since 2020, so successfully for about 2 years now. So Mr. Saikul Islam is the county manager of Delaware County, and he's working with Dr. Khanna to establish various programs for this safe haven. And it's amazing work that this initiative is doing in this particular place.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Shreya, for sharing this wonderful 2 safe havens in the same week. We are starting with the program. I'm sure there is more to come that Valley is going to share.
That's right. So the board of directors in Montana for the Returning Youth Initiative just designed weekly event planning. So we're going to have daily activities after school for these young adults, probably between 4 and 6:30, where they can come have fun, network, or study. There'll be a study session before the daily activity takes place. It can be anything from like art to an extra tutoring thing, or learning how to budget, or even just like a altogether field trip to go do something fun. So we're all really excited for this. We have a lot of volunteers ready to go, and We're already enrolling participants. So we're just really excited to see where it goes.
Well, thank you very much, Valley. And I'm sure there is something more. What's the this week's news? I think we are in number 4 right now, and the number 4 talks about, wow, this is a storytelling opportunity program that Returning Youth Initiative launched. Shreya, would you like to share this more, because this is your program?
Yeah, so I'm really excited about this one. We have launched a new storytelling program, which essentially encourages young adults to read stories, to tell stories, to listen to stories, because as we know, there is nothing that's better for community than storytelling. Storytelling is one of the most primitive forms of creating community. Back in the medieval times, people would sit around a bonfire and share stories, and that's how they built togetherness. So in this world that's so harsh and so competitive at times, it's important that we build togetherness, especially for post-incarcerated individuals who who lack a support system and who lack community. It's important that they understand that the world can be a welcoming place, and one of the best ways to do that is through storytelling. It's through empathizing with each other, through anecdotes, and through sharing similar experiences. So I'm really excited about this one.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Shreya. Last but not the least, for this week's news, we are very much emphasizing this implementation of proper medical treatment. So what did we do for doing that? We took some serious step. We are associating with a very talented medical professional in Pennsylvania who also sits in the Board of Examiners of the Pennsylvania Medical Board, Dr. Umar Farooq. He has his own practice in Bensalem, Pennsylvania, in Bucks County. So we were glad to appoint him as the medical director for Returning Youth Initiative nationally. So what he's going to do is he is going to look for different medical directors in different regions. Like, you know that we have 6 regions, and he will be appointing 6 medical directors, and then each medical directors will be providing their services to these post-incarcerated individuals. This is very important, that we should not ignore the medical treatment a post-incarcerated individual needs when they come out of jail. It's always we think, oh, they have psychological problem, this is their problem, this problem. No, they need to be done a proper medical evaluation, and they have a lot of shortfalls that they would been ignored the time they were in prison. So this is a major step Returning Youth Initiative has taken. We've been talking with Dr. Farooq since 2021. He has been admitted in our Returning Youth's medical board we have created. It is Dr. Farooq is there, Dr. Soni is there, and there are Dr. Malik is there. There are many other doctors are there, but we chose that Dr. Farooq, with his charisma, with his talents nationwide, he will be the right candidate for being the medical director for the Returning Youth Initiative National. That's all we have for. Let me summarize what we have. Everybody can see the screen. This is exactly what we have for this week's news. We have 5 wonderful things we achieved. We did Safe Haven House in Rockland County. Delaware County, we started our Safe Haven. Entire program got restructured, and they are implementing in Ravalli County in Hamilton. Shreya is starting the storytelling program. And last not by the least, that we have appointed the medical director for nationwide, Dr. Farooq, who is going to take the medical practice seriously for the post-incarcerated individuals. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Khanna and Valley Anderson, for sharing with us this amazing progress. Again, I am Shreya Rookhill from 15 Minutes Weekly News of the Returning Youth Initiative. Thank you very much for listening to this weekly news. In order for you to know more about this initiative, please visit us at returningyouth.com. In addition, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at 844-375-4266 or through the Returning Youth website with any questions. Again, the number is 844-375-4266. We will see you next Tuesday. God bless.